Hi and welcome to my channel, Pretty Pink Soul Movement, and I'm Michelle Quill, and today I'll be doing what blessings are coming your way in August. Pick a card reading. So pick a number between 1 and 3 and let's get to it. We'll go straight to it into group number 1. What blessings are coming your way in August? Life force energy. Whew. See you connecting to the universe and all its powers. I see you channeling energy and new ways of being, like almost like a light code script. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Like if you're forming a new like healing practice or this big revelation around energy that you're going to use to heal yourself and then over time heal others. So wowzers, like that's pretty cool. And you're going to draw that straight down from the divine, from the universe. Whew, so do your meditation practices if you're not already and get more connected because there's like lovely energy coming in for you. We've got safe travel and organization. So whatever this practice is for you could be connected to some form of business. It could be like you're in a business and you're going to get an idea for someone else's business, but I feel like, well, everyone's different. So there's two options. So either you're channeling in something new for yourself and for your life purpose, or you're channeling in some like cool idea for an organization or a business, or potentially for your own business, which is really cool. And it's to do with travel. Now I know like at the time of filming this, not a lot of people can travel. But I just feel like, and I think I've said it in one of my other videos, the more we focus on where we want to travel to next, the more we can manifest it and bring that in quicker. So there's your tip. So, and you might be traveling with an organization, you might be for your life purpose, it might start coming in. You might get like an offer to potentially travel when the restrictions are lifted and things like that. So there's something to do with travel. You might be wanting to move somewhere else so you can do, I don't know, just for like a fresh start I'm getting, and that's going to be really beneficial. It's what you need to like shift and change your energy. Blessing of fire and a blessing of homecoming. I definitely feel like a move is in order. Some move. Something's been restricting you, like the energy in your house. You're just not feeling it anymore. Might not be heavy. Could be heavy. Where you're staying, it's time to go, time to move. So you'll know where you need to move, group number 1. But I definitely feel like where you're going to will feel more like home than where you are at the moment. And the blessing of fire is like putting a fire under your butt because, and sometimes, and it could just be literally like, I know people are always saying, don't burn bridges. There might be, and you don't have to, but if you're in the, depending on your situation, depending on what, I think there's endings happening, and sometimes the cycle needs fire to like clear out. Like it could be anger, Mars is in Aries, and that's really fueling up passions as well as what doesn't serve us, and that can be burnt through fire, so new beginnings can happen. So there's a cycle here that needs to finish. And also you're going to feel more like yourself, because I feel like in the past people maybe haven't had your back and people haven't believed in you, people haven't supported you. So you're learning to like support yourself, which is such a big and beautiful blessing to have. Like you've got a lot of stuff coming in for you in August, and with anything, it's if you let it. Like, do you want to let this in? Does this sound good to you? If you're like, meh, don't know what you're talking about, you don't have to. You can pick another pile or another video or something like that. But you don't have to. Like, we've all got free will. So this is like, if you want some of these blessings, then it's here for you, But I'll release this video before August, so you got time to think about it. You got all of a bit of July and August to think about what you want and what you want to call in. If it doesn't resonate with you, but I think it sounds beautiful. I wish I picked number 1. So that's really cool. And we'll go on to group 2. Okay, group number 2, blessings are coming in for you. start with this. A blessing of peace of mind. Like, how nice is that? Whew. Honestly, like money can't buy peace of mind. So you're going to get some sort of reprieve on something that has been previously like bothering you or frustrating you, or cycle's going to be closing out for you. Obviously, if you want to let it close out for you. So see you doing a lot of moon work, a lot of working with magic, and not dark magic, but just magic, intentions, and realizing your power. So that's the blessings that are coming in for you in August. Just ownership of spirit, whatever that means. I'm hearing that. Like ownership of who you are and honoring your soul and your evolution and who you came here to be. Like really standing in your divine feminine power, which is just like really beautiful. And this is going to bring in a fresh start, either like energetically or literally like opportunities or something new will come up, because when your energy shifts, everything else in the world shifts around you. Like that's just the way it is. So that's really, 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 really lovely. And you got life force energy as well. It's the same as group 1. So that's that whole, working with spirit, working with magic. Like you guys are like really channeling beautiful divine energy. I am hearing someone is considering doing some dark magic. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do, as long as you're not, whatever you send out there is always going to come back to you. I don't know too much other than like working with people's shadows, which is their emotions. I haven't done any dark magic, as long as it's not projected onto other people, because that will come back to you. Like, it's like forms of revenge and stuff like that. That's very karmic energy, very toxic energy. And that comes back to you, if not straight away, which because we're elevating to such a high vibration, that's going to separate you from that. But also because most of the energy is high vibing for the light workers and stuff like that, it'll literally, anytime you're out of alignment, it'll bounce back karmically straight to you. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's that message. So, use your energy, for yourself and for good things, but not trying to manipulate other people or, prove them wrong. Just like bring yourself back to center and tune into that source energy. Yeah, we've got luminescence here. Choose to channel purity and love and compassion. And yeah, I get it. Like at the end of the day, some people are just doing their thing. They don't realize the cycles they're caught in. And even though people can be jerks, it's just their programming that they're trying to like work through. And even if it's projected at you, it's not really intentional. And I know it doesn't help when you're in it. But just try to channel that higher vibe and just try to get that insights and lift that energy from you so you can see it and not think it's about you. It's not about you. It's just their healing. And sometimes when people are in the process of their darkness and their healing, they act badly. And that's their problem. Just leave them be. Like the best revenge is to just leave people alone with their mess. Like have fun with that. I'm doing my own stuff here. Yeah, we've got the high heart chakra, which is bliss. So connect to that. If you haven't seen my celestial channeling course, I talk about the etheric chakras and how to connect with them. But yeah, you need to channel from your higher heart chakra. So it's a lot of strong, powerful energy. It's very cleansing. So the more you meditate, the more you connect to your higher self, the more you channel through beautiful energy, the more you feel better about, like, I feel like something's gone down or something's about to go down. Like you are a beautiful person, and I get people like piss people off. It's just life, but that's going to happen, throughout your whole life. So it's more about leave them be, let them do their thing, and then you focus on you. That's what everyone should be doing, is like focusing on themselves. We've got success, authenticity, trust. I love authenticity. If you're being triggered in some way, just keep being you. And the energies are quite harsh at the moment. People are adjusting to this Aries energy. So people are kind of shooting off at the hip. So just don't forget who you are before you speak to people. And, if you're going to regret it later, then what? Got to be careful with that one. But yeah, I said this like 10 authenticity is going to close out this cycle. I feel like you've been attracting, let's say emotionally injured people, and that has prevented your progress. So almost like deleting their energy from your life is going to help you transcend. So use your channeling powers for good, and for your purpose, and don't use it for anything else. And then you're going to get success. You're going to start seeing the rewards. Things are going to start getting into fruition for you. Success that true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. It's all about integrity and authenticity. When that's your highest alignment, and that's when beautiful things come to you. And then we've got, okay, I didn't read authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Yeah, man. I literally, in all my readings, I'm like, all of a sudden I adopt so many different personalities. Like, I don't even know where it comes from. It could be like the energies are around me, but I'm just randomly, I will adopt an accent of like nothing I've ever tried before. It'll just like, 1 minute I'm Jamaican, then I'm like Southern, and then I'm like, I'm all over the show. So excusez-moi. See French. See? It must be all my guides and stuff. Because we've got like more than a few. We've got heaps. And sometimes they come in and out. They, tag team. Anyway, trust here. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. So it could be something to do with like a love partner, some sort of betrayal. Don't think it's like anyone cheating on anyone as such. It's just more misalignment of actions, words, deeds, which is very, very toxic, because we can't, when you're authentic and being true to you, you want other people around you to be authentic, But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of emotional evolution that's going on. You just need to step away and channel the good energy to make you feel better and recoup, because it's hard when you go through stuff like that. That type of energy is very, 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 very draining. So I feel like you just need to cleanse and just keep people back and just like go off the grid, go off, Facebook and stuff like that, and just work with yourself and work with your own energy. I think that's really beautiful. So now on to group number 3. Hey, group number 3, let's see what blessings are coming in for you in August. Let's start with these cards. Health, beauty, confidence. I'm totally getting glow up energy. Like, you're going to be working on yourself. I see a big perception shift to perhaps what you eat or how you work out. Like, I feel like this is like Mercury in Cancer energy, and you're really wanting to nurture your soul, your being, as well as like the way you look and your health. Like, you want to honor your body a bit better. It's like you're going to, I don't know, cook bigger pots of meals so you can freeze it so you don't have to cook all the time, and you're trying to like time manage, and you're trying to time manage your like career, soul purpose, as well as I want to look and feel good as well. Like, you're trying to balance out, very much Libra energy, trying to balance out all areas of your life, and you're taking like smaller, okay, I realize I can't do everything in the time I keep giving myself because I feel anxious and I feel sick. So I'm pulling back, I'm reassessing and going, okay, I'm going to cut this down. I'm not going to work out every day. I'm going to do more stretches because I get sore, or my body gets a bit tired, or I'm going to go, one day I'm going to just go shopping and stop telling myself it's bad and buy myself some nice new outfits. I want to look good. I'm going to get my hair done. I've been putting it off for a while. I'm going to go get my brows did, like tattooed or whatever, or, there's just, I feel like there's things that you want to do. Face yoga has been popping up all over my Facebook. awesome, like do that every day. I've been doing that. You know, it's just like all these little beauty rituals and practices. And you know, I'm gonna go and buy some lip gloss in every color because I've always wanted to do that. Like it's those kind of things. You're really learning to love and appreciate yourself. Or I even see like putting cool outfits together and planning outfits for the future. It's almost like this future excitement. Like you feel this anticipation of something that's going to be happening soon, and like your guides and the universe are saying, you know, if you're getting these impulses, put outfits together because you're going to need them and you're not going to have time. Like something cool's going to happen. Ooh, I like this part, number 3. And it's almost like that's why you're wanting to get healthy and work on your beauty, because you're at an intuitive level, you're sensing this. And oh, that's so cool. I've got goosebumps. Come on, please work. Wah, running for my attack so I can get in your laptop. Yeah, so yeah, it's like such a glow up. But it's not like before. It's not like I think before you were just too rigid, or you had this like emotional patterning that you couldn't bust through. But now it's like you've pulled back, reframed, new perceptions come in. I'm going to do things gently. I'm going to be nice to myself. Like sometimes, you know, I've scheduled to do this and I'm not going to beat myself up because, you know, I've decided I'm going to have a rest instead. Rest is very honoring your health. It's honoring your body. See how she's kind of like just it's this whole stretching thing. It's like, and yoga as well. Like if you like yoga, like please like do that. Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring me to your health and might. So I see you on the road to releasing physical pain as well. So, you know, like you obviously would know, like the queens like Louise Hay, like back in the day, she was the first one I read on my spiritual awakening journey. And she talked about emotions and how they sit in our body and they cause dis-ease. And that's what a lot of our emotional pain is like, is physical pain. Like if you experience physical pain, you're learning how to release that. So, and doing this new, these new practices with love instead of with hate and force for yourself, if that makes sense. You know, when people, they might look at themselves in the mirror and just like collapse and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe my body looks like this. And that's it. I'm just going to work out every day. Like that's putting like this negative energy into your body. It's like, I hate my body. I hate you. I'm changing. Instead of now you're like, I love you, body, and I'm going to be gentle with you, you know, and we're going to heal together. It's like working with your body instead of working against it. Whereas before, you're like, I'm honoring myself and I'm honoring my beauty and I'm going to do things gently and slowly and listen to my body and work with my body, you know, instead of against it. It's just like if two people are like talking at each other and then no one's listening. Do you know what I mean? There's no resolve. But now you're working with your body and you're learning like, okay, this, you like this, you don't like this. You like this, you don't like this. Let's work through it. Let's get through this. Like you're working with your body, and it's just, that's beautiful. And it's going to boost your confidence because it's a new approach. This is a whole new way of doing things. Like if you're not doing it already, you will. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. It's a nice little affirmation to do. And then a birdie just goes past and goes squeak. Confirmation. Oh wow. Ooh, this energy's heavy, and I think you've been holding on for so long. If you're someone that suffers from fibromyalgia, there's like YouTube workouts for free where skills are mean. Yeah, just Google fibromyalgia workouts. Even if you like, if your muscles get quite sore, there's good workouts out there that you can do, because I feel like you need gentle and regular energy to build yourself up, and stretches in order to, this will help release, give me the words. Okay, so there's like down the ancestral line. Sometimes when we come into this life, either with pain or it comes in a certain event or stage in our life, it's almost like I feel like, ugh, the baton's been passed over. Ugh, sick. And it's like all of a sudden you experience this pain growing up, like teenage years or whenever, or, you know, as an adult. or even like in your 40s, 50s, 60s, whenever it was for you. Well, oh, feels horrible, because that was like a contract that you signed. You're like, okay, I'm going to process this. And that's why it probably came in quite quickly. I know for me that happened when I was 15 and I got sciatica. And yeah, that's something I've had to have to deal with my whole life. And look up Louise Hay meanings, like if you have body aches and pains or something kicks in every now and then, yeah, research what that means for you, and it's really going to give you some clarity for some healing. We've got the soul star chakra and root chakra. So you're working with the divine with your healing, and you need to ground this energy in. So this soul star chakra is like when you receive the messages from your soul. You can only do so like really when you're grounding your energy and you're in like this energy of calm and peace and receptivity and openness and light energy. Just like, cool, if I get a message, I'm just enjoying this peace and the quiet, and just enjoying the rain outside, and just enjoying being me and my life, and life is awesome. And that's when you get really cool messages that you need to be on the earth to pull them in, like to get the full message. A lot of like etheric chakras on this group, so there's a lot of divine connection that's trying to get through to you. It's helping you process and helping you deal with this trauma from past lives and the ancestral line. And that's why it's been hard to shake, whether it be emotional pattern or physical pain. You will find the answer in August. How excitement. What else? Blessing on a new venture and a blessing on a friendship. So you've got someone that wants to help you, or someone that's like of like mind. I feel like you've had lots of disappointments in the past, and you know, you've given too much and you may not receive it, or people just like end up picking on you, or do you know what I mean? You're like, what the hell did I do? Or they're just rude. So you haven't really had much luck in the past. And even if you do have like friends and stuff like that, this is something deeper. Or you could be this friend for someone too. Like something, I just feel like something deeper, or you want something deeper. So call this in if this is something that you want. If you're looking for soul family, you're looking for just someone that gets you, or even like listens and understands what I'm hearing. Like sometimes you don't feel seen for your potential, and it gets lonely is kind of what I'm hearing, you know. And it could just be like animals are your only friends, and sometimes honestly that's kind of good enough. And so we've got a blessing on a new venture. So you've got some sort of idea as a brewing, or there's something you're like taking focus on. So Spirit saying focus. The messages you're receiving are divinely guided, so keep going with it. What's your first focus? Like, what's your first focus? What's the first thing you need to do to like shift in this new venture, to call in this new venture, to create this new venture, to be this new venture? Like, what is the first thing that you need to do? Just pick one thing. And then when you've done the one thing, take a rest if you need to. Do the second. Remember, when you're starting something new, it's about the series of steps. Don't ever think about the end point, because that will trip you up. Little steps. Pat on the back. Appreciate. Thanks for your spirit guidance. Thank you, universe. You know, okay. Ground and center. Listen to myself. What's next? Take your time. Get the answer. Okay, now I'm going to do this. You know, be gentle with yourself, and this will kick off for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I've started a new Piscean channel. If you want to, please subscribe and watch my readings. I post every couple of days. It's about, it's more like soul coaching for Pisces, I guess. So if you've got any water placements, sun, moon, rising, or heavy water in your chart, it'll be awesome for you. If not, it's awesome advice anyway. So have a watch and make sure you like it and comment so I can get more of my guidance out there. So thanks so much, guys. Have an awesome August, and I'll see you later.